And let's give the Stockcardians a little bit of a sort of like gift. We always do this during these introductions. You've already gave us three good tickers: C Limited, SC, Mercado Libre, MELI, MELI, and Livongo. We can't buy it anymore. Livongo got acquired by Teladoc.
Teladoc.
Teladoc. So TDOC, TDOC. Those are three tickers. I would assume you still love them as you did before, since that's your strategy. But just to make this episode very special, what is one more ticker that you would be feeling to buy right now, and why?
Yeah, so I mean, I really like Redfin, and maybe it's a little bit of it could be a little bit nostalgic because it was one of the first companies that I really kind of dug in myself and did a lot of work on my own to try and understand the business. It's actually not founder led. Glenn Kelman is not the founder, but he's been with the company for all but like 1 or 2 years of its existence. And he's a really great interview. If I encourage anybody who's at all interested to look at any of his interviews in terms of on CNBC or listening to any of the earnings calls. He seems like a really genuine, fun guy who's passionate about disrupting the real estate market. I guess I should probably explain what Redfin does. Actually, Redfin is a way of playing the disruption of the real estate market. They have their website, redfin.com. They also are an online brokerage, and they're most people might think of them as a discount brokerage. They offer lower commissions, but I think they're a lot more than that. They offer iBuying services, so they will offer to make to buy your house from you, similar to an open door. And they also have some interesting other business lines. They have Redfin Mortgage, Redfin Title, a concierge service where basically they'll take care of kind of fixing up anything that's wrong with the house and staging it and everything for a higher fee. And then they have Redfin Direct, where you can actually make an offer on a house directly without an agent. So I think the best way of describing Redfin is that they're trying to create their mission statement is to redefine, I think, real estate in the consumer's favor. And the thing that I like about them over a company like Zillow or Opendoor, because that's often what gets brought up, like why Redfin over these other companies, is because I think they're doing a great job of meeting the customer wherever they are, right? It's not just a play on iBuying. It's not just a play on making an offer without an agent. Basically, any way that you want to buy or sell a home, Redfin wants to be there to help you with it. They currently have just about like 1% of the real estate market. Real estate is an incredibly fragmented market, and I think anybody who's bought or sold a home probably realizes just how desperately it needs disruption right now. And I think that Redfin is a great play on that, and it should be. It probably won't be. It's had a big run up over the past year, but I think it has a long way to go still, because buying and selling a home it's not something that people just do on a whim, right? This is something that, you don't buy and sell a home every day. It's every 5, 10, 15 years or something like that. And so to disrupt real estate will take a considerable amount of time. And I think they're making a lot of good inroads and they have a long runway, but it will be maybe a little bit slow going. But I'm really excited to hold on to this one for the next 10 plus years.
Yeah, I love it. Interesting. My husband and I just sold our house and bought a new house, and we sold our house through Redfin and did a lot of research through Redfin to find our new house. And I'm with you in terms of the value they create in the selling process. We use Redfin concierge service, and it was fantastic. We basically just moved out of the house, gave the keys to our sort of concierge I guess associate or concierge project manager, if you want to call it. And she was fantastic. So she and the customer, the agent who was selling our house, worked together. We were doing our day work, and we were moved out of the house, and they just, after like in 2 weeks, the house was renovated, painted, prepared, staged, pictured, everything. And like we sold our house in 3 days. Like on the third day, we got an offer that we accepted. So it's just that process of not worrying about anything. And the beauty of it wasn't even expensive, right? It was not like, at the end, we ended up paying the same amount of commission that we would have paid another agent who come in, and we would have done all that kind of project work ourselves potentially. So it's so beautiful model. It's so customer focused. Like if it's myopically focused on the customer, that those kind of businesses sort of, it's the kind of businesses you would want to be part of. I love that. And to your point, like, I mean, it went up to 100 and something. Now I was just checking at it as you were speaking, checking at Redfin's stock card. It's about $61. It's still expensive with traditional metrics, but it's way down of its all-time high, which it was sometime last week. So that's pretty, last year. That's pretty cool.